here. What's up, everybody? It's your favorite nerd who's going to hurt you really, really bad. It's Favorite Nerd, and today we are looking at the S.H. Figuarts Joker from Suicide Squad. And we have a lot to talk about, a lot to take into account, and we're going to try to stay unbiased. If you know me, then you know that I was very disappointed with that film, and I'm going to try not to let that affect how I view this figure. So with that being said, let's get a jump on the accessories. So like any good S.H. Figuarts figure, he comes with an assortment of hands. As you saw in opening footage, he has left and right relaxed hands. He has left and right fist hands. They all have the same detailings. We'll talk about them as we go through the figure. And then he has left and right pistol holding hands, which do hold the pistols, as you can see, perfectly fine. All the pistols, both the pistols rather, if it'll focus, are done in this kind of purplish, pinkish, metallic paint with gold accents on the gun itself, including the trigger, and then a gold clip, and then white. It looks like a white glossy paint added to the handle. Done really well. Good sculpt, good paint. And he comes with an alternate head as well. Great sculpt, great paint. Same detailings. We'll talk about them when we actually go through the figure. But I love this pose. The only problem is, whoa, it has a scuff mark right on the nose. You might say it's a bit on the nose. Sheesh. Anyway, it's too distracting. I won't be able to use it. Luckily, I like the other head sculpt as well, but that is a bummer. And I think that like even trying to touch it up with white paint, it'll look out of place because it's not quite a white. It's like it has that digital paint on top of it. So it's just, I think it's just going to have to be that way, unfortunately. Now, I lucked out with Han Solo, so I guess it was time to pay the piper with this fella. And to be fair, I'm glad that I lucked out with Han Solo, but, it would have been nice to just keep my streak going. It looks like the hair was missed paint-wise there on the side. This side is done much better, but it's still not totally painted. But overall, I think they did a really good job. All right, so let's talk about the figure. I think that the digital painting here, once again, we're still trying to work past that so obvious dot matrix, but I feel like this is definitely one of the best ones we've seen so far. It looks really sharp. I think they did a really good job with it. Yeah, the tattoo stuff is all done the same way. You got the damage, you got the star on his upper brow there, the J. You got scars all over his face. The teeth are painted. Like the sculpt and paintwork on his head is absolutely tremendous. I think they did a fantastic job. We have the green paint on the hair. It looks like there's a subtle wash to it as well, so all that works. Double ball peg from the head to the neck, and then single ball peg from the neck to the chest. And the chest, I might as well show you. Up to there, down to there, and then the swivel and all the kind of crazy kooky stuff. The chest and neck are both shaded paint-wise. I've been saying that for a while, that one of the things S.H. Figuarts has been failing on is not continuing through with the same detailings from the head onto the chest and neck, and here it is definitely done, so kudos to them. Also, I want to point out one little detail. That's inside the chest. I'm not sure if you can see. On the other side of this shirt is part of the tattoo on his chest. They could have easily left that out, and they didn't. That is an outstanding attempt at just staying true to the character and staying true to the detailings. I love stuff like that. So let's talk about the chest. The chest is a regular piece of plastic with this softer piece of plastic glued on top. And it's just on the upper chest. That allows for the torso, and this piece is a softer plastic, right? Did I say that? I think I did. That allows for the double ball peg from the chest to the abdomen to work smoothly, as well as the single ball peg. It might be actually a double also. It feels like a double from the abdomen to the pelvis to all work smoothly with no issues whatsoever. That was the right way to do that, and I applaud them for it. All the wrinkles and buttons and sewing marks and such, they all look good throughout the red. It looks like the red has a subtle shading as well, so that's done well. The coat is this metallic silver, and it matches the metallic silver paint fairly well. It's not exact, but I'd say it's in the 90th percentile easy. The shoulders themselves are a ball hinge going into a ball peg, which plugs into the chest, and then it has this cover down piece around it to account for the butterfly joint. You can get the shoulder all the way out to there, and then back to here, and all of it stays. I mean, it's going to have some break in the sculpt, but I think that looks really good. The black paint around the lapel is pretty sharp as well. I think that looks really good. You get the hinge all the way up to there, and then the swivel. So no issues there whatsoever. No bicep swivel, but you do get it a bit at the elbow. Not so much one way, but you get it the other way. And with the shoulder articulation, I haven't found any sort of limitations in the arm articulation at all. You have this floating piece of plastic here. It's I think are they little skulls? I don't know. They're painted gold. That looks nice. The hand is shaded as well, and then we have the rings that are sculpted on and painted. So all that looks good. Same for the other hand, except you have different rings sculpted and painted, and you have the tattoo digitally painted on with the laughing face, and it looks really good. They did a great job. Fantastic. Digging it so far. So we have T-jointed ball joints for hips. I'm not sure if they drop down. Maybe a little? Yep, feels like they do a little. I didn't notice that before. Articulation-wise, you can get them up to there. You know, that's pretty good. Not quite the full Monty, but pretty close. And then full Van Damme. So that works well. And of course, they swivel around the ball peg so you get your thigh swivel. Knee is a single jointed ball hinge, gets you 90 degrees, actually a bit past. And all the wrinkles and like the ironed crease in the pants, all the sculpt work is incredible. Another great job. Now, here comes my one real beef, and that is the feet. And it's hard to do. I get it. But because of the sculpt of the pants and to get the wrinkles right and everything, you don't get much of an ankle tilt, at least not up. You get a fair bit back, that's fine. And you get a rocker, so that's good. Let me give you the angle on that. So that's good. You know, no issues there. The problem is a lot of times he seems slightly off balance because you can't manipulate this front hinge. It's not as well balanced as a lot of SH Figuarts figures are. But I've noticed that like you just bend the knee a little bit, you're usually fine. So not the best, but you know, I don't know, could be worse. It has a glossy finish for the shoes to give it that like dress shoe look. And then we have a toe hinge that is a bit extreme, but overall I think does the job. And then all of the detailings and stuff are all sculpted onto the shoes. And there's the figure from the back. So all in all, really well done. And size comparison wise, there he is with the SH Figuarts Harley and the Mafex Batman. Now the Mafex Batman is up on a display stage a bit, so Joker would be about there, which I think is good. I think scaling wise, that all kind of works. But now that I'm looking at it, is he a little short for Harley? They're about the same size. I can't remember how accurate that is. Oh well. Final thoughts wise, let's get the negatives out of the way. I wish you could get a little bit more of that front leaning ankle tilt. And I wish there was a way to articulate the arm to a point where you could cover his mouth with the tattoo. I can't get, oh wait, maybe that'll do it. I don't know. I can't really get the arm and the hand in an angle that lets you do, you know, the thing from the movie where he covers his face with the tattoo to make it look like it's, you know, the tattoo is the hand. But that being said, everything else about the figure is pretty much great. The sculpt is great, the paint is great, the articulation is great, the presence is good. The accessories are all smart and work. I wish mine didn't have a scuff on the other head, but, you know, can't win them all. The materials are kind of what you would come to expect with SH Figuarts. You know, it's just a well-made figure. And my biggest issue with this figure is that I'm not crazy about this character in those movies, at least yet. You know, I still have faith in the DC Cinematic Universe. I'm just kind of waiting for them to kind of reinvigorate my faith. But I still do have faith for better or worse. So yeah, do I recommend it? Definitely. There's one thing I want to say about it, and that is that, you know, we've been talking recently about SH Figuarts joints and stuff. All of these joints, at least on mine, work really well. You know, the joints on an SH Figuarts have been inconsistent as of late, and that's something I'd really like to see them nail down. There's a number of things in my life that are completely consistent. Trash is full again. I'll empty it, guys. Stay chillin'. All right, let me go get that trash. And we'll throw it away. What in the... How is that even possible? Seriously though, I feel like no matter how many times I empty the trash can, it's always completely full the next time I open it. That being said, definitely recommend if you're a fan of the line, if you're a fan of the movies, if you're a fan of the character, etc. If you have any love at all for this Joker or for SH Figuarts, I definitely recommend picking him up. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Until next time, take care.